Hi, Lacey. My name is Amy, and I'm a dietetic intern. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
You seem a little hesitant.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm like happy to be here.
Good, good. I'm glad. You get here okay?
Yeah, we got here fine. Came right after school, so
Oh, cool. What grade are you in?
I'm in 10th, no, 10th grade? Yeah. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's fun. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about why you're here today?
Well, I love soccer. I've been playing soccer forever, and I have dreams of playing in college, um, and I don't know, my parents think that I have like some bad eating habits, I guess, and they kind of wanted me to come see you to talk. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, so this is more of your parents' idea.
yeah, yeah, kind of.
And how do you feel about your own eating habits?
I think that they're not like the worst. Like I feel like I'm pretty healthy. Like I'm not too, I'm pretty athletic and stuff. So I don't know. I don't think they're too bad.
Okay, so what do you think is good and bad about your diet? And have you had any prior, education about nutrition?
Um, well, we learn like nutrition in class, and I have like one class in it, and it's pretty interesting. But I don't know. I feel like maybe because like I work out so much, like I don't like maybe eat enough, or that's what my mom says. She says that I don't like eat enough. So, but I don't know. I feel like I have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and so it might be just like more like spaced out, but
Yeah, so you feel like you're eating enough and you're here because your parents are a little bit concerned about how much you're eating.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if you wouldn't mind just quickly going over, what you would usually eat in a day, that way I can just kind of get an idea about some of your typical eating habits.
Yeah, so I eat breakfast like when I wake up, before school and stuff, and um, that's usually like maybe a bowl of oatmeal or like an apple or banana or something like that. Um, and then, you know, sometimes I'll bring a lunch. I usually just bring a snack. So, before I like go and play soccer after school, like I just like have a small snack. And then for dinner, my mom will make dinner. And usually she makes like chicken and like broccoli and stuff. But I'm never really like too hungry after like practice, so I don't really eat like right. I don't eat with them, so I just like kind of like munch on things throughout the night. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
yeah. I guess that's pretty much what I eat.
Okay. So you mentioned that you're really interested in soccer and you want to play in college.
Hmm.
So what do you think that I can do to kind of help you um, achieve your goals and what are your kind of goals coming into this session?
Well, I mean, I just want to. I guess I don't know if there's any way that I could like combine like food and like my workouts and stuff, but I don't know. My mom says I need to like I said, she just says I don't eat enough. So I don't know. I guess I'm just like her concern kind of makes me a little worried. So I guess I just want to learn more about food and like how it's can help my soccer and stuff, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so we can definitely go over some ways that it can improve your physical performance. How do you feel, um, before and after a workout as far as energy levels, or you mentioned that you aren't that hungry after soccer practice?
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like a little tired after practice, so like sometimes I'll just come home and like nap and then I'll eat like later on. Um, but I feel like, just I feel pretty good, I would say. Like just like I said, just kind of tired afterwards and like yeah.
So it's more so, your energy levels afterwards are pretty low, so you get pretty tired and want to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So What kind of information or any questions do you have for me, or anything that you would like me to cover in this session specifically?
I guess I, I don't know, just food. I don't know. I'm not sure. um,
Oh, that's okay. Um, do you have any concerns? I know that you said your mom is really concerned about how much you're eating. Does it concern you that you're not having enough, energy for your workouts, or is there anything
yeah,
else you've heard that could be a risk?
yeah. My mom, like, in health class and stuff, we learn about like anorexia if you don't eat enough and stuff. And I don't think I have that, but I just like my mom, like I said, my mom's worried, and so it kind of makes me a little worried. But I don't feel like I'm out of control with it or anything. Like, I just feel like being like thinner will make me kind of a better like soccer player, I guess. Um, and like if I like train more and like exercise more and then eat a little bit less, like I like can drop some pounds. But so yeah, I guess I don't know, but I am like hungry throughout the day, and like I said, I get tired. So maybe just eating more, I guess, just to help my workouts because I don't really know if it's helping me or hurting me. So kind of just everything.
Yeah, so you mentioned that you're a little bit concerned about your weight. Is there any particular reason, and have you noticed any recent weight changes?
Um, yeah, like I've dropped a few pounds, like probably 10 since like the year started, like the season started. Um, but I don't know, every time we play like games and stuff, I just feel like I noticed that the thinner, more lean girls are pretty fast and quick, and I figured like, I just always wanted to play in the college and stuff, so like I just want to be the best kind of soccer player I can be, I guess. But I don't know if I'm necessarily doing it the right way through my eating habits.
Yeah, so you notice that some of the thinner girls are, a little bit more faster, and you feel like it might be related to, their weight.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a valid concern. Would you mind if I gave you just a little bit of information about that topic?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so overall, like you were saying, you get pretty tired after your workout. So the best way that you can improve your performance is, from in my professional opinion, is that providing your body with enough energy. So when you are competing in any physical activity, having enough energy and having enough calories in your diet to provide you that energy is what's really gonna give, give you your best performance, and having an overall balanced diet. So do you feel like, your main concern is your performance in soccer or your weight?
Yeah, I feel like maybe both kind of go together. So like my weight affecting my like performance in soccer, I guess.
Okay,
Um,
so oh, continue.
no, yeah.
Do you have any other concerns about your weight outside of soccer?
Um, not I don't know, not really. I don't think I'm in like too bad of shape. I just wanted to kind of, you know, work harder and be better at whatever, soccer and everything. And I guess like with school and stuff, I maybe don't find enough time to eat throughout the day. And that's why I just kind of snack and like, eat before practice and stuff. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Just my weight, I guess.
Yeah, so you feel like another factor is time is another reason why you may not be eating enough, as you were saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
So yeah, I don't know. Like aside from just like being tired after practice and stuff, I feel generally just like okay, like fine, and like I just noticed that some other girls at school kind of do it, so and they're okay. So I figured that I'll be all right too.
so what you're saying is you notice some of the other girls, not eating as much, and they're fine and they seem fine and they're performing well, so you don't really see like that's an issue.
Yeah, yeah. Like I feel like we kind of eat the same amount, so I just feel like, if and they're like obviously they're definitely more popular and stuff. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm not it has like anything to do with like popularity, but I don't know. It's weird, but um yeah, I guess just seeing them do it and them be, one, like great at soccer, and then two, just kind of like they're like the cool girls kind of on the team, if I'm being honest. And so I don't know. I figured I'd be all right. So, and I feel like I am.
Yeah, so it's more of just like a social aspect, and if a lot of girls on the team are doing it, and you just kind of want to fit in, and that's totally understandable. I can totally see where you're coming from.
Yeah, yeah. It's just high school.
Yeah, so this is more, your parents wanted you to come here, and you're not really feeling like there's a need for you to be here.
Yeah, yeah. Because I feel fine. I'm doing well in school, like keeping up with everything, and I really do feel like my performance has improved from doing this. So I feel like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't really need too much, but again, I'm willing to hear like other things that you have like to say.
Okay, so you just mentioned that, you feel like your performance has improved a little bit. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, I just like I definitely like lost weight, and like I do feel like it makes me feel like I'm faster and more like agile, I guess. Um, but so yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask what, when you started, um, changing your eating habits?
Yeah, I guess I kind of started just at the beginning of this year, um, in like the preseason and stuff.
And how would you view your diet previously to making some changes?
Um, I feel like it was, kind of the same, but more. I would have like I would get lunch and um, my mom would send me to school with lunch and stuff, um, and I would still kind of eat like a little bit later after my parents, but I guess I would eat like also what they eat. So, but yeah, I guess that's kind of different.
Yeah, so some of the things you changed were, the quantity that you were eating and kind of some of the foods that you were eating. Do you want to tell me a little bit about, what foods you've changed in your diet?
Yeah, I guess I will only really have like I definitely want to have my fruits and vegetables. So I try to like, you know, sometimes at night like I'll just have like broccoli, um, and like and in the morning, like I said, I have typically just like a fruit or something. Um, so I would kind of just I guess eat those, but I would only have fruit really at the beginning of the day and then the vegetable later on. Um, and kind of I guess for lunch, I would obviously have lunch um, with me. So I would eat that at lunchtime. But I don't know. I snack before practice. Like that's the same. I used to snack before practice. So and I still, I feel like I try to eat like most of the meals that I'm supposed to, like breakfast and like dinner and stuff.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what I'm hearing you say is that you've been eating more fruits and vegetables and you are still eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner as usual, um, but just maybe not as much as you used to.
Yeah, yeah. I guess like you said before, like with the portion sizes and stuff, um, I would just kind of like cut them back and only if I wasn't hungry, then like I wouldn't eat. So, even if I even if I was hungry, I would just kind of like I would either like drink more water or something to kind of like fill me up a little bit. And so that's why I would have like fruits and vegetables, like because I feel like they're like good for you, and then they also can like fill if you're like a little hungry, you can just eat that.
Yeah, okay. So you feel like you've been drinking more water and eating more fruits and vegetables because it makes you feel like you're not hungry, so you don't eat as much.
Yeah, and like, but it's also like healthy food too, so like it's like good for me. So.
No, yeah, fruits and vegetables are definitely so good for you. And have you learned anything about, the benefits of fruits and vegetables, or is there a reason you like learned this information?
Um, I just like feel like it's like I think it's like generally known. I don't really know exactly how, I guess. Um, but but yeah, I guess I just know that they're like, good for you.
Okay, yeah. And I mean, that is really great that you've been doing that. Are you curious in learning a little bit more about fruits and vegetables or how they may relate to your performance?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so fruits and vegetables contain vitamins and minerals, and you've probably learned a little bit about this, but the vitamins and minerals can help, your basic bodily functions. They can help your bone health and your physical performance. Um, the thing about the micronutrients is that, the way they're digested and absorbed, a lot of times for those important aspects of those to be used, it has to be combined with macronutrients. So what that means is like carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Have you learned anything about that?
No, no, we haven't touched upon that really.
Okay, so do you want me to give you a little bit of information of kind of what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So, so carbohydrates, I can give you this handout. So, especially for athletes like yourself, the main source of energy is going to be from your carbohydrates. So that can come from fruits and vegetables, but a really good source of complex carbohydrates is going to be your grains. So that includes, breads, pastas, oatmeals, breakfast cereals, tortillas. Do you eat any of these currently in your diet? I know you
Yeah,
mentioned you have oatmeal sometimes.
yeah, would like crackers and like chips and stuff be kind of in there?
Yeah, they would still be considered carbohydrates, but they have more fats, whereas, whole grains and pasta, breakfast cereals are going to be more calorie dense and give you a little bit more energy.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
then your protein foods, these are going to help with muscle recovery, which is really important, and injury prevention in um, when you're an athlete. So some examples of protein are meat, poultry, seafood, beans, eggs, nuts and seeds are really great sources. Do you have any questions so far?
Not really. So nuts and seeds are considered like proteins?
Yeah, so proteins can be plant-based or animal-based. And do you have any other questions so far?
So what I guess will happen if I don't like eat enough of these foods?
Yeah, so if you don't eat enough food in general, if you have you need more energy than a lot of people because you're obviously very physically active with soccer and everything. So if you aren't getting enough energy in general, which comes from these macronutrient foods such as proteins, fats, and grains, but there are some health risks, but also it can affect your performance. So on this handout, you can kind of see that these are some of the effects that will happen to your overall performance in soccer. So decrease energy performance, increase injury risk, decrease training response, decrease coordination, concentration, decrease energy stores and muscle strength. So um, as you can see, there is a lot of ways that not eating enough can also impact your performance and lead to a decline in your athletic performance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, I can see how it could probably be negative.
Yeah. So let's just circle back to why you're here and some of the goals you hope to achieve. I know that you really only came you're kind of hesitant to come today, and I hope that I could have provided you with a little bit of information. And if you'd like to schedule another appointment, we definitely could. I would love to address any other questions or concerns that you have regarding your diet in general or how it can relate to your athletic performance.
Um, no, I mean I don't really have any questions like right now. You went over a lot of stuff. It was really helpful. But yeah, I think I'm okay for now.
Okay. So I really enjoyed getting to know you, and I feel like I learned a lot about you and provided you with some information. I'm going to give you these handouts that you can take home and look over. And if you want, I would really look forward to, meeting with you again sometime in the near future, just so we can, if you want to see maybe how we can work together to improve your diet in ways that will help you perform your best in soccer, since I know that's really important to you.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have another appointment as well. And yeah, thank you so much for meeting with me. It was really nice to meet you.
Okay, so have a great day.